Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 18 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with our DEgITx career, and we've got two really difficult races coming up. First one, Misano. I've already changed the weather to random, so let's get on with this one. It's going to be difficult. Is this one going to... Yeah, so we're in 11th place at the moment. Struggling. Have to say, Rossi's done a 127.8. I cannot get near that. So, not good at the moment. I'm going to try and do it on this lap. But the Ducati is not feeling good around here. It's not feeling good. Like I said, I am struggling. Mainly struggling with rear grip. It's not feeling good. It's not stopping as it, well, should be. So, yeah, we've gone wide there. Yeah, definitely struggling here. I mean, Misano is one of those places on MotoGP 18. I do like the track, but the AI on MotoGP 18 are really OP. And really, really difficult to beat. So it's going to be a really, really tough race. I think there's about 9 laps as well. So it's going to be quite a long race. A lot of laps to do. So, yeah, I mean, say a lot of laps. There's only 9 still. It's not like it's 20 odd, but yeah. It feels like longer when you're like struggling. So I'm hoping that we're going to improve our position. So currently 11th. I think we're going to improve our time. And staying in 11th. So we are starting in 11th place. Yeah. Struggling. Well, let's find out, shall we? Starting way down in 11th. Rossi was the only one who done a 127. Riders are deep in concentration with just a few seconds to go until this San Marino Grand Prix begins. This is going to go one of two ways. I'm either going to be able to do okay, but then probably end up crashing, or I'm just going to get obliterated. So, oh, we got a good start. We got a good start. The Ducati does get off the line really well. So, yeah, we're up to 4th. Oh. Come on, there we go. Second place just behind Jack Miller. Trying to sneak through into the lead, but not quite happening. I hate this corner because the AI always go wide, and if they're right behind you, they will barge you out the way and push you wide. Wow, this is a bit of a surprise. We are in second place. Yes, I have got the traction control on full because, like I said, really struggling for rear grip here. So I'm hoping we're going to be alright. Come on. Depends what kind of lap times we can do during the race. I mean, we are right behind Jack Miller, so we're not doing too bad at all. But then, having said that, we got people right behind me. So we're just going to have to take it lap by lap. Like I said, 9 laps around here. So, yeah, it's going to be a difficult race. We just got to try and stay concentrated. Otherwise, you know, I'll end up crashing. I need to stay away from the inside curbs through the 2 quick rights. Oh, Rossi's through. Can we get him back? Yes, we can. Okay, so we're back into second. Oh, no, there we go. Double hit there. That sent us wide. Rossi is definitely through. We've got Marquez back. Obviously, Marquez being our main championship rival. That's good, actually, because if he was in the lead, I would be a little bit worried right now. But he's still behind us. I mean, he's coming through now, though. There he goes. So now we are behind Marquez. So I'm going to have to do everything I can to get him back. We've got a slight better exit at the corner, and now we're back up the inside. Oh, we've gone a bit wide. He's going to come back through. Try and get the exit if we can. Oh. We're going through. So we're back up to third. A gap is opening up to Rossi now in second place and Jack Miller in the lead. But Rossi has caught Miller quite rapidly, so I suspect he's going to go past pretty soon. In fact, here he goes. Oh, no, it didn't work for him. I kind of followed him onto the curb there. So that didn't work. Still got Marquez right behind me. Is he going to have a go into the final corner? He is. But he didn't make it. So, going to finish lap number 2 in third place. Turn 1. Rossi is trying to go around the outside of Miller. That won't work there. Or will it? He's through, but Miller's on the inside now. No, Miller's got it back. So Miller is fighting for the lead at the moment. Just to keep doing what we're doing. Rossi's through. So Rossi's into the lead. Miller down to second. We're in third. Marquez is still in fourth. I think we got a tiny gap over Marquez at the moment. I'm not sure how long that will last. But we're not actually that far behind Miller. We've pulled away from Marquez. So we have got some space between Dovizioso and Marquez now. We've gone wide. That's fine though. And we're not that far behind Jack Miller. So Rossi is going to try and edge away. And I'm going to just try and see if we can go with Miller. Maybe we can pounce and get into second place. I mean, I'll be well happy with a podium here considering how things were going. As you saw, qualifying didn't go well. So 11th place on the grid. So I was not really expecting to be at the front or near the front. Come on. We're right on Miller. Marquez is still just behind me. Come on. So not close enough to use Miller's slipstream at the moment. And of course, if I get Miller and he finishes in third, obviously that will help with our championship. Oh, we're right on him now. Can we really sneak up the inside? Not quite there. Oh, that's messed us up on the inside curb. There we go. Use a bit of slipstream. Get us past. We're going past. We're on the inside for the first right. So we're up to second place. Is Miller going to retaliate? I expect he will. Gone a bit wide. No, he's staying behind for now. Is he going to come through here? Yeah, I've left the door wide open. He is through, but I'm on the correct side for the left now. There we go. Second place at the moment. Can we catch back up to Rossi then? Now that I've kind of settled into it. Seems like we've got a bit of pace. The other thing is, need Miller to stay in third. I mean, it's not a disaster if Marquez gets through, as long as he doesn't catch me back up and get in front of me, because otherwise then he'll start closing that gap down in the championship, and we don't want that. Okay, so Miller's still in third, so that's good. Next race is Aragon, another track. Well, I really don't like Aragon. I don't like that track. Always had some difficult races there. I had some pretty good races as well, to be fair, but yeah, I just don't like that track. We've got to keep it all together for this one at the moment. I mean, in my own rider career, I've crashed out whilst leading. So yeah, it's definitely a really difficult circuit, this one, on this game. It's hard to tell whether I'm catching Rossi or if the gap is just kind of stationary pretty much. Maybe we're doing about the same pace. And if we are, then obviously I'm not going to catch him, but he's not really going to pull away either. I don't know what the gap is, but we're on lap 6 of 9, so we are getting there. Okay, the rear is starting to let go a bit. Come on. So I have actually turned traction control down a little bit because it was cutting in a bit too much, and obviously wasn't really getting the drive out corners. But the other thing is obviously turning it down, you're going to get a bit more wheel spin, so it kind of, yeah, I have to go a bit more careful, but we should be able to get out corners a little bit better. So yeah, looks like Rossi's pulled away a bit more now. So I'm just trying to do my own thing and just... I'm basically focusing on Rossi, just trying to go with him. I know that I won't be able to catch him, I don't think. I don't think I've got the pace or that much quicker pace to catch him. So as long as I can keep him in sight, then that will be absolutely fine. I mean, if we finish in second place, that is pretty much like a win to me here. So that'll be a very good job done, especially considering Marquez is behind us. So, yeah, that will be a win indeed. 3 laps to go. We're getting there. We've just got to hold it. That wasn't good. I hit the inside curb. That sent me out wide. That would have lost us a little bit of time. But we've got a huge gap behind us now. I don't know whether it's Miller or Marquez behind now. Got a bit wide there. I can still see Rossi, so that's good. Come wide. Yeah, struggling getting the Ducati stop now. Front end's not feeling that great either, so we are struggling with both ends of the bike. It's fine. As long as I can just do 2 more laps, then I will be absolutely happy. Come on. Okay, so time to start the penultimate lap. Lap number 8. Right, don't mess up this lap, and then we will be fine for the final lap. I'm looking forward to finishing this race, especially if we get second. That'll be a nice 20 points for us. Try and keep it all together. Just got to get through a lap and a half now. And then we've got Aragon, which is probably... I mean, the AI are probably a little bit easier around there than around here. But I just do not enjoy that track at all. So it's a different kind of difficulty there. Well, we're definitely not going to catch Rossi, so there's no point me pushing too much anymore, because otherwise, yeah, I don't want to end up crashing because I'm trying to catch him when I'm not going to be able to catch him. So I think the final lap, we're going to take it relatively easy. Obviously, I can't slack off too much because they're not that far behind. I mean, we've got a nice gap, but that will soon come down. So we just got to go nice and easy, take it as smooth as possible. Basically, just get to the end now. Although Rossi does look closer. I mean, a good thing is I've got something to focus on. Like I said, the gap has stayed pretty consistent throughout the whole race. So I think we are doing pretty similar pace. We're getting there. We're nearly there. Oh, a bit too wide there. Let's find late apex. Yeah, we've got a nice gap still. Rossi looks like he's pulled away a bit more, but that's fine. We have dropped the pace a little bit. Just a fraction. We're gonna do it. 3 corners left. And we're gonna finish in second place at Misano. Super happy with this. 1 corner remaining. And just a run to the line. Wow, that was tough. Those opening laps were really tough. Especially when you get into a bit of a group because as you saw, you get nudged twice and that sends you wide and then you lose 2 places. So yeah, just have to try and kind of settle down as quickly as possible. But yeah. So Rossi did have the fastest lap. We actually had the second fastest lap, so that's not too bad. I think that was actually quicker than my qualifying lap as well. There we go. Second place, 20 points. Marquez did get third, so we'll only extend by about 4 points, but that's fine. Over a whole race win's worth, which is nice. There we go. Looking good for both Constructors and Team Championships, although Yamaha aren't that far behind.
It's a weekend where everyone gave their all, but today these riders have shown that they had a little bit extra in the locker. The crowd is going wild, and finally they can enjoy this deserved moment of glory.
Yes. Happy with that performance. On to Aragon. So there we go. Aragon. Wait, before we go to the race, we need to change the weather to random again. I don't know why it keeps resetting. It's a pain in the ass. At least I remembered this time. So, okay, so pole position at the moment. I think we can probably, hopefully, go a bit quicker. That's what I'm going to try anyway. But again, the Ducati is not feeling that great around here. I was expecting it to feel a bit better, but it's not. So, I have to wait and see what we get. You can see Cal Crutchlow just ahead of us on track. I don't think we're going to catch him, so that won't be any issues. Almost 0.3, well 0.4 quicker than our best time at the moment. I've made a bit of a mistake though, so we would have lost a bit of time with that. Through the reverse corkscrew. It's long left, you have to be so patient with this corner. Then this next corner, you have to go careful on the brakes. So yeah, Crutchlow's not going to get in our way at all, which is good. But we're not close enough to utilise his slipstream either. So on to the back straight. We're only a 10th under our best time at the moment. But no one else has bettered that yet, so we're looking good. But then that could soon change, but I think we might be able to beat it. Here we go. Oh, just. That'll do. So we just beat our time. I'm just gambling. And we, yeah, okay. Well, we took pole. That was a surprise. It's pole position for us. So we've got Crutchlow and Rossi alongside us on the front row. Alright, let's try and get a decent start. Turn 1's going to be tight. Here we go. Oh, Crutchlow got a great start. We didn't get the best of starts, but Crutchlow got a cracker. Lorenzo there, with Rins just behind him. Oh, Lorenzo's through, but we've got around the outside. We've gone around the outside of Crutchlow as well. So we are now in the lead. I'm just going to do my thing and see if we can pull away or if anyone can fight with us. Got to do our best here. Oh, too wide. Are we going to lose a position? No, okay. We're obviously a bit further back than I thought. Downhill we go. Crutchlow right there still. Lorenzo looked like he went up the inside of Crutchlow there. Just saw the top of Lorenzo's crash helmet there. Okay, on the brakes. Don't like this corner. Although it was a lot worse in MotoGP 17. That was a really dodgy corner getting into there. I mean, say what you will about MotoGP 18, I know it's not the best MotoGP game in the world and it's lacking a lot of content, but at least they sorted out those annoying, dodgy corners that we had for the past few years with the MotoGP games, MotoGP 17, and the ones before where, yeah, some of the corners on some of the tracks were just stupid, trying to go into them, the rear just always come around without warning. But at least that was completely kind of fixed in GP18. Looking forward to MotoGP 19. I'm hoping that that is going to be another step in the right direction. I mean, by the sounds of it already is a step in the right direction. Yeah, I just hope that the bikes don't feel as understeery as GP18. And really looking forward to testing out online multiplayer because they have now got dedicated servers, so that is a real big bonus. And the good thing about that is that providing they work correctly and how they should do, and the lag is pretty minimal, or should I say playable, then there will be a Robbo's Racing League on MotoGP 19. So looking forward to getting back into organising a league because it has been a couple of years now since I've done a league. So yeah, that was since MotoGP 17. I was going to do one on Ride 3, but unfortunately the online on that is a bit of a mess as well, connection wise. So it only takes one with a really bad connection, it kind of ruins it for the whole lobby. So yeah, I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's looking very likely that I will run another league on MotoGP 19. So looking forward to that. Like I said, it has been a couple of years since I've done a league, so yeah, it'd be good to get back into the swing of things. So we're on to lap 3. I'm also looking forward to the historical events in MotoGP 19 and the fact that it's looking like Marco Simoncelli is going to be in there as well, which is really nice. And yeah, just looking forward to the whole experience all over again. I'm looking forward to doing a career mode. It doesn't really sound like there's going to be a managerial career, which is a bit disappointing because I think that was a really, really good game mode in MotoGP 17. Really enjoyed managerial career. It's nice that you could do your own livery on your bike and hire your own riders for each of the 3 classes. And then go out and race yourself as well within that team. So yeah, it's a shame that it sounds like that isn't going to be in MotoGP 19. I mean, it's not been like confirmed or denied that, so who knows, but I thought that they would have at least mentioned that by now, especially in their announcement trailer. But maybe they're going to leave it to a bit later, but if not, then that's fine. I'm not really expecting it to be in there now. So I'm not going to get my hopes up at all, which means that I won't be disappointed when it releases and then I find out it's not actually in there. So I'm just going to assume it's not, but it is a bit of a missed opportunity. But oh well. Looking forward to the number and helmet livery editor as well. We've gone wide. Yeah, that sounds really interesting. Really looking forward to designing my own helmet. I'm wondering if it's going to be the same sort of thing as the Ride 3 livery editor, and whether it's going to include pretty much all the same like different shapes and logos and that. whether we're going to see some different ones, like maybe if you sign for Ducati, you get some Ducati logos that you can put on your helmet, or like if you sign for Yamaha, then you get Yamaha ones and stuff like that, and the relative sponsors, because that would be pretty cool. Especially like if you sign with Yamaha, then you can have like a Monster logos on your helmet and stuff like that, which would be pretty cool. Or with Ducati or Repsol Honda, you can have Red Bull. That's what I'm hoping they do. We'll have to wait and see when it comes out. But yeah, it would be good if you actually had like manufacturer specific liveries depending on what manufacturer you actually sign for. And obviously it is something you can make very unique and personal to yourself. So looking forward to that. And yeah, the fact that you can actually design your own number now rather than just picking from the default fonts. And so you'll be able to hopefully make it as big as you like. Because some of the numbers, you know, there's been one of the issues with the numbers on the MotoGP games for quite a few years now, is that sometimes they seem a bit too small. So it will be nice that you can actually change the font and actually design it from scratch yourself. So yeah, looking forward to it. I kind of already have an idea of what I'm going to do for my number, but I'm not going to spoil anything. We'll wait for the game to come out and then go from there. So we're on lap 5, so we are getting there. We haven't actually been challenged since we got onto the lead, so I think this one might be a pretty good win for us. Like I always say, not really a fan of this track, so we'll be happy to get out of this one. And the good thing is, if we've done 2 difficult races and beaten Marquez in both of them, then we've got some nice races coming up soon as well, which is good. Sepang we're usually really strong at. Phillip Island we're usually really strong at. Motegi, probably not. Obviously Motegi is kind of like my nemesis track, so it can go either way there. And so Marquez could potentially claw a load of points back at Motegi depending on how that goes. But we'll have to wait and see. Obviously we've got Valencia as well. Hopefully we'll get it wrapped up before Valencia, because I'm not a fan of Valencia. And yeah, I'd just rather get it done before that, then I don't really have to care too much about Valencia. And obviously we've got Buriram as well, which the AI are usually pretty weak at, especially the penultimate corner. Coming through that right hand kink, they all slow down way too much. So yeah, we've got some really strong races coming up, a couple of iffy races, but we've got 3 strong ones, so we should potentially win the championship for Dovizioso within the next few rounds. So I think there's what, going to be 5 races left after this. Yeah, getting towards the end of the season, getting towards the end of this career series. Who knows, I might do it with a different rider as well. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want me to do another career series but with a different official rider. Or I might actually just put up a poll when the last Dovizioso career video goes up. I will put a poll up on the channel for you guys to vote whether you want me to do another series, official rider series, and then when I get the decision for that, then I'll put up obviously another poll for you guys to choose what rider to use, and we can go from there. Obviously, you've still got Ride 3 series going ahead. We've still got Monster Energy Supercross 2 series going ahead. Ride 3, we've unlocked the series final now, the absolute final. I will be doing that at some point. There's obviously other different categories that I haven't done or attempted yet. And then we've of course got all of the DLC events to do as well, which I will be doing on the channel. And hopefully I'll be able to record some online in between as well, which would be quite nice. Just obviously depends on what kind of lobbies I get put into. So yeah, will Milestone do matchmaking again for online lobbies for MotoGP 19, or will they actually see and listen to what people have been saying to give us lobby searches so that we can search specific lobbies, see the host name, see the ping levels for lag and that, and see how many people's in the lobbies, see what kind of presets they're using, so like physics and stuff like that. And then yeah, like if we do get to do that and create our own lobbies publicly, then give us like complete control. So if we want to lock the camera angle on the helmet camera, then let's do that, because like it's all well and good, like some people obviously prefer the helmet camera, which is absolutely fine. But when you get put up against someone using this camera angle, the chase camera, then you know it's kind of a bit more difficult to race against them, because obviously the peripheral vision isn't that great. You can't really see too much of what's going on apart from right in front of you, and it's quite difficult to move the rider's head. I mean, you can, but not a huge amount. So a lot of the time it's quite difficult to know whether someone's dived up the inside or not. But yeah, it would be nice if we could like lock the camera angles as well, and then obviously decide what kind of level the AI are on, or just turn them off completely, because if they're going to be as useless as they has been in MotoGP 18 online, then yeah, just let us turn them off altogether. So the guys behind, it looks like that they're actually catching back up. However, we're nearly there. We are nearly there. So if we can just hold them off a little bit longer, we should be absolutely fine. I'm not entirely sure who's in second place. I think Lorenzo's in second place. It'd be good if he was. Ducati 1-2. That would be good for the team and constructors title as well, because then we'll be putting 45 points towards both of them. Just got to stay on it a little bit longer, and then we'll be done with Aragon. We only have a handful of races left to go, and we're also in a really good position for the championship at the moment, especially if Lorenzo does get second. I have to see where Marquez finishes. Will he get the podium? Will he finish a bit lower? So down the back straight it is. Lorenzo still in second. Is anyone going to dive bomb him into the final corner? I hope they don't. Or if they do, hope they just go wide and Lorenzo can cut back underneath. But I think he'll probably be fine. So at the final corner, just to run to the line, it's going to be another win. A win at Aragon. So a second place at Misano, first place at Aragon. Please tell me Lorenzo did get second place, because that would be absolutely ideal. Yes, he did, and Rossi got third. Vinales fourth, Marquez in fifth. That is, I would say, pretty much championship over. We're going to have a huge lead now. Look at that. Almost 2 whole race wins worth. But like I said, you know, we've got Motegi to come. So if I end up having a DNF there and Marquez wins, he's going to cut that by 25 points. And that will make it a bit closer again, but hopefully that won't happen.
Live from the track, where the top 3 riders have just arrived on the podium for the award ceremony. Each Grand Prix makes its own story, but these guys will definitely be ones to keep an eye on in races to come.
Cool. That's what we needed to do. 1-2 for the factory Ducati team. Yes. Okay, so the next race will be at Buriram. So, yeah, hopefully that will be another 25 points for us. But again, that could go horribly wrong, but hopefully it won't. So yeah, that is it from me, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. And I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.